Alrighty guys, so welcome back for yet another Dokkan battle video, and I just wanted to say that Dokkan has done it again. They have dropped the news at a very inconvenient time. So the news dropped, I think, not too long ago. Maybe it dropped around 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, dude, it's quite early, I would say, and as you guys can tell, my bed is still shit. And I am not exactly video ready, is what I like to call it. But again, your boy needed to go ahead and make a video on this because, like I said, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, your boy goes all the way down to his university, which is very far from where I live. So it is, needless to say, quite a trek to go ahead and get there. So, you know. I did really want to go ahead and make this video beforehand. So again, we do have the details for the dual Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan that then exchanges into a Super Saiyan Gohan unit, and then we also have an Android 16 and 18 banner unit. We also have the first form Cell. I don't think Goresh pretty sure has him in this one, but there we go. We also have the first form Cell details, and then we also have a new Super Vegeta banner unit coming to the game. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop right in. So of course, again, the translations are courtesy of Goresh. Alright, let's begin. So it's Super Saiyan Gohan and Goku. So they're going to be leading Super Saiyans or Goku's family 3 key and 170%, plus an additional 30% to Android / Cell Saga category units. So again, yet another 200% leader skill buff. Again, that's very good because again, from now on, every single unit that releases needs to have a 200% leader skill. So it's Super Saiyans and Goku's family Android / Cell Saga team. I don't know how good that's gonna be. Let's go ahead and pull up the Android / Cell Saga team here. Let's go ahead and do it through. Pretty sure you can do it through. Yep. Links and categories. Let's do it through alphabetical order. Android / Cell Saga. Here we go. Alright, so it's Super Saiyan or Goku's family. So this Trunks is going to have access to a 200% leader skill now. So is this Yardrat Goku. I presume this future Gohan should, because they're actually not on the Super Saiyan team, even though Super Saiyan Gohan is on there. But okay, so they're not on the Super Saiyan team. He most definitely is gonna be on there. Yeah, he's on Super Saiyans. Who else? This Trunks should be on it as well. Super Saiyan units. Obviously this unit. This Gohan. This guy as well, because he transforms into a Super Saiyan. Super Vegeta. Yeah, he's going to be on it as well. So there are quite a handful of units that are going to be on this new 200% leader skill, but honestly, they probably should have chosen a different category, or just a completely different category for the extra 200% leader skill buff. I think that would have been like way better. They should have done again Super Saiyan Goku's family and then the extra 30% to Kamehameha units. Like that would have made their leader skill absolutely busted, but again, way more valuable than Android / Cell Saga 200%, because again, there's only a handful of units that are going to work with their leader skill. Alright, so their super attack, the instant transformation Kamehameha, raises, so he stacks attack, and then he raises defense for 1 turn with a 50% chance to stun. So very good super attack animation right off the bat, so that's actually really good. So Goku then gets 180% at the start. He gets another 59% defense, 59% attack and defense on super. He has a high chance to avoid the enemy's attacks during the turn when performing a super attack for the first 5 turns from appearance. Alright, judging from the wording, I think this Goku has to either super attack first, or before he super attacks, he has a 50% chance to dodge. So, it's very weirdly worded, but it's either going to work like Vidal's, Dokkan Fest Vidal's ability, or it's going to work like LR Hitten God Goku's, where I think the 50% chance to dodge comes after they super attack. And it's only for 5 turns. Gain a medium chance to evade enemies' attacks when performing a super attack once 6 or more turns have elapsed. So I think it's going to work where they have to super attack first and then he gets the dodge chance. Because the second part really did clarify it. So not the greatest ability, because again, you would prefer it to be before he super attacks at least. But again, that's, I mean, it's fine. And then he gains an additional 20% attack and defense every time an attack is evaded, max of 59%. Alright, so this Goku is very good. Again, he gets a lot of defense on super. Not only does he get 30% from his actual super attack effect, he gets another 59% on his actual super attack. And then he also builds up more attack and defense. So that's actually pretty good, not that bad. Alright, so he exchanges once 3 or more super attacks are performed. That's actually not that bad, so I'm not actually too disappointed with that transformation condition. Because you could double super on your first turn, come back on the 3rd turn if you're like starting out in the first slot, do then another super attack, and then on turn 5 is when you would be able to exchange. Alright, so his links are Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, All in the Family, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. Categories are Super Saiyan, Goku's Family, Pure Saiyans, Android Cell Saga, Kamehameha, Bond of Master and Disciple, Turtle School, Heavenly Events, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Entrusted Will, and Full Power. So on quite a bit of categories there. Alright, now when he exchanges into Super Saiyan Gohan, on his super attack he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. His passive is now 180% attack and defense. He gets another 58% attack during the turn after receiving an attack. So again, he basically needs to get hit to get that extra attack buff. Gain an additional defensive boost of up to 100%. The more HP remaining, the greater the boost. Guard activated against all attacks for 3 turns from first appearance. That's very good. After Guard has been activated twice, it gains 58% defense for the rest of battle. After Guard has been activated 4 times, he gains another 58% attack and defense for the rest of battle. After Guard has been activated 6 times, Guard activated against all types for the rest of battle. And then he has a 70% chance to nullify key-based super attacks and counter with violent power. Alright. Unpackaging this entire unit is very revolved around getting hit. Again, the 180% at the start doesn't change, so that's fine. He needs to get hit to get an extra 58% attack buff, that's fine. He gets more defense the more HP remaining of, up to 100%. Again, that's completely fine. Like, that's very clear cut and straightforward. Guard activated against all attacks for 3 turns. So basically, again, you just want to put this guy in a situation where he's going to be constantly getting hit. Because again, you activate his guard, again, for the first 3 turns when he appears. You just need this guy to get hit as many times. Because again, the rest of his passive is completely dependent on this. Because if he gets hit twice by an enemy, then he gets, an extra 58% defense for the rest of battle. So that's a permanent buff. If he gets hit 4 times when he has his guard active, he gets another 58% attack and defense for the rest of battle. If he gets hit 6 times when his guard is activated, he then gets a guaranteed guard for the rest of battle. So you just really want to have this Gohan take as much freaking damage as possible, is essentially what they're getting at. Because again, if you can get 6 attacks in with this unit, like say you're in Super Battle Road, transforms, boom, slot 1, there's like 50 billion attacks, he gets all of that active in his passive, this Gohan's going to be looking ridiculous. Because again, the 180% at the start is very good. The extra 100% defense, if the more HP remaining, is very, very good. He gets another 58% permanent defense with, again, getting hit 2 times with guard. He gets another 58% attack and defense for the rest of battle if he gets hit 4 times with guard. So this Gohan's defense is going to be ridiculous. And keep in mind, he's also greatly raising it on super attack. So this Gohan is stupidly good. Goku is good as well, don't get me wrong, but Gohan just blows him out of the water. This Gohan might be the best tier 1 in the game. Like, legitimately. Because he's just doing so much. And he's going to have so much freaking defense as well. And again, it's going to be hard for him to take damage because he guards. So, dude, I love the design of this unit. They did a very good job with this Goku and Gohan exchange unit. Alright, next up is Cell. Oh, by the way, the Gohan and the Goku unit is an STR unit. This Cell is AGL. Alright, so we have a lot of forms to go through with Cell. They did go with my idea for my video, so I can say I freaking officially called it. You guys can go back and watch that video. Starts out as first form, then goes second form, then perfect form. And then they didn't go to perfect Cell, they went to perfect form Cell rage mode. So Chonky Cell is essentially what I like to call him. He's literally just Chonky. That's literally it. It's freaking funny. Alright. So he's Android / Cell Saga or Power Absorption, 3 key, 170%, and then extra 30% to androids. Okay, so again, very good leader skill right off the bat. So every single android unit here is going to be getting a 200% leader skill. This guy's going to be getting a 200% leader skill, so are you. This 16 is going to be getting one. These guys. So literally any android that you see here has a 200% leader skill. Alright, let's go to Power Absorption. I just want to go ahead and check that out real quick. I'm pretty sure it's going to have the same batch of units, though. Are you on Power Absorption? Pretty sure. There you go. This is, Boo Piccolo's team. So, Android Power Absorption. So, Super 17 is going to have access to a 200% leader skill now. Android 13. So, actually, quite a few units that are actually going to be getting 200% leader skills. That's actually not that bad. That are Android units. I think is this Mira an Android? He is. Okay, so Mira's going to be getting a 200% leader skill. So yeah, quite a bit of units that are actually going to be getting 200% leader skills. That's actually really, really nice. So, again, I really like this leader skill. Again, it's giving a 200% leader skill to units that desperately need it, and that's exactly what we want. Alright, so on first form Cell super attack, he raises attack and then also he stacks attack and then raises defense for 1 turn, so exactly like Goku. He gets 170% at the start. He gets another 30% on super. He gets another 80% attack and defense and critical hit chance and dodge chance by 18% when there are 2 or more enemies. He gains another 70% attack and defense, crit chance, and dodge by 17% when there are 3 or more enemies. And then he has a medium chance to perform an additional super attack when HP is 50% or higher. Absorbs Android 17 when conditions are met. And the condition for that is once 3 turns have elapsed. So very good freaking transformation condition. That's very good. 3 turns, dude, that is like nothing. Okay. I will say this. I'm a little bit I have no proper way of saying this, but I'm a little bit confused about this guy's dodge, crit, and extra attack and defense he gets depending on the amount of enemies he's facing. Because my main question is, does this ability stack? Like, does it stack with the other condition? Because if he's fighting 4 enemies, for example, does he get the 18% crit chance, dodge chance, and 80% attack and defense, and the 70% attack and defense, and 17% crit chance and evasion from his other condition? That is what I want to know. Because if that stacks in together, That's pretty freaking big. So he'd have a 35% chance to crit, a 35% chance to evade, and 150% extra attack and defense. So we'll see in game, but this cell, first form cell, doesn't really strike me as like a super good unit, because again, he's basically being delegated to like only facing multiple enemies. That's my main issue with him. Is again, he's getting so much, you know, extra buffs, but you gotta be fighting like 2 or more enemies, essentially. So again, I like him. He just could have been way better. Alright, so links are Flea, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Nightmare, While Standing Tall and Fierce Battle, but again, his links are amazing. He's on Android/Cell Saga, Power Absorption, Androids, Transformation Boost, Time Travelers, Artificial Lifeforms, Target Goku, Sworn Enemies, Accelerated Battle, Worldwide Chaos, and Exploding Rage. So, also on a ton of teams that desperately need the help. So when he transforms into second form cell, again after 3 turns have elapsed, on his super attack, he still stacks attack and then raises defense. So the super attack effect did not change. So second form cell gets 180% attack and defense at the start. He gets 40% attack and defense on super. He gets 17% dodge and crit chance. He also gets another 120% attack and defense, crit chance, and dodge chance by 18% when there are 2 or more enemies. And then he has a medium chance to perform an additional super attack when HP is 50% or higher, and then absorbs Android 18 the next attacking turn, so essentially turn 4 or turn 5 when he, you know, reappears. So second form cell is good. Again, I like the way that they went with this guy, where he doesn't have the 2, you know, like chances or like conditions, like where he has to face like 2 or 3 enemies. So he gets the 180%, he gets the 40% on super, he for free gets 17% crit chance and dodge chance. And then if you're facing 2 or more enemies, he gets an extra 120% and then 18% crit chance and dodge. So again, not the worst condition ever, but again, second form cell does seem to be much better. Alright, so then on turn 5, again, if you get him on turn 1, is when he's going to go ahead and transform immediately into Perfect Form Cell. So, Perfect Form Cell then raises attack and defense for 1 turn. He gets 250% attack and defense at the start, gets 50% attack and defense on super, gets, 35% dodge and crit chance, gains another 50% attack and defense when facing 1 enemy, and then has a 50% chance to additional super attack when HP is 50% or higher. And then he has an active skill Rage, which then he transforms into, again, Chunky Cell. And the condition is able to be used when there's 1 enemy and own HP is 50% or less. So not the worst condition ever, but you probably won't see that too often. And then his links are Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, and the Wall Standing Tall. Those 3 links only become Gentleman, Attack of the Clones, and Ultimate Life Form. Alright. Needless to say, this cell is good. Perfect Form Cell is super freaking good. The 250% is a ridiculous buff. He gets 50% of that on super. He raises his attack and defense on his super attack effect. And then he gets another 50% attack and defense when facing 1 enemy. So, again, very good unit. Perfect Form Cell looks to be a very, very strong unit. Like, this guy could most definitely be, like, maybe the number 2 best unit in the game. But for number 1, I'm really liking Gohan right now. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the banner units. Again, we are taking a ton of time. Well, me specifically. But let's go ahead and take a look at the units. So this is Android 18 and 16, so they're going to be physical. Android's 3 key 130%. One thing I would criticize about this now is because we have 200% leader skills, make this a 150% buff. Like, just literally do that. There's no reason why they shouldn't have that. So they greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, again, so that's very, very nice. So they get 160% attack and 180% defense at the start. They get an additional 100% attack and defense boost. The greater the HP, the greater the boost. So again, the more HP remaining, the more of the boost they get. They gain a medium chance for all attacks to be super effective against all types if there's a superclass ally attacking in the same turn. Again, that's not the worst thing I've ever seen on a unit, but not exactly what I would call good either. They have a 30% chance to guard if there's an extreme class ally attacking in the same turn other than this character. Not a good condition. Again, if you're going to give a unit guard, it has to be guaranteed. They give all allies 34% attack and 16% defense if there's a superclass enemy. Again, not exactly what I would call good. You want to see them give key. And then all allies 18% attack and 34% defense if there's an extreme class enemy. Same criticism, key. Again, not the worst unit I've ever seen, but I really wouldn't call this unit good. I would call this unit very mid. The support is, again, a nice little added bonus that they're throwing in there. Again, they needed to give at least 2 key, though, on each condition. Give 2 key. The medium chances that they have in their passive is really bad. Again, the medium chance to guard is terrible. Literally, if you're going to give a unit guard, you have to make it guaranteed. Their links are... Dude, their link... I'm struggling to speak, but their link set is freaking disgusting. Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, Tough as Nails, and Android Assault. Those 4 links alone are going to give this unit a shit ton of defense. So, what they lack in their passive, you know, with the chance to be super effective against all types and the guard, they're going to make up for it in their links. Again, their link set is going to make them look really freaking good if you can get if you can get those 4 links active. Android Assault, Tough as Nails, Cold Judgment, and Shocking Speed. So again, I would honestly call this 18 and 16 mid, solely for the reason, again, their support is not the best, and the medium chances in their passive really drag this unit down. But I will say this unit seems to be very, very good defensively. Defensively, this unit might be freaking amazing, especially, again, with the link set. And then they're on Android, Cell Saga, Androids Join Forces, and Target Goku. Alright, so not on the most categories either, but again, we can get... If literally getting any unit on Target Goku is a dub. Like, that's already a win. Alright, and then we have Super Saiyan Vegeta. Oh, it's Super Saiyan Vegeta. I thought it was Super Vegeta. Never mind. Alright, so he's going to be Mastered Evolution 3 key and 130% to attack and defense and HP. And then on his super attack, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn. He gets 100% attack and defense at the start. He gets another 100% when attacking, which is nice. Instead of super attacking, when attacking is better. Because then if you aren't able to get a super attack, him doing the normal attack against the enemy is going to activate that. He gets 3 key and performs an additional attack when collecting 3 or more key spheres, so the fact that he gives himself key when you get the key spheres is actually really good. He performs an additional attack for 4 turns from first appearance, so he has that guaranteed built in, which is nice. He gains another 100% attack and defense for the rest of battle after performing 5 or more attacks, so that's a nice little added bonus. And then he becomes super effective against all types for the rest of battle after performing 10 or more attacks. So, another little added bonus there at the end. It just says attacks, though. It doesn't say, like, additional super attacks. But, again, the condition is 5 or more attacks, so... again, this Vegeta should be able to do, like, 4 attacks in 1 turn. So, getting the extra 100% attack and defense shouldn't be too hard. And then his links are Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Prodigy, Saiyan Pride, Golden Warrior, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. And then he's on Gifted Warriors, Android Cell Saga, Worthy Rival, Super Saiyan, Vegeta Family, Pure Saiyans, and Mastered Evolution. Alright, so decent unit. Super Saiyan Vegeta looks to be very, very decent. Nothing crazy, broken, or anything, just a very decent unit. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. You guys can let me know what you guys think of the Super Saiyan Goku / Gohan unit, the first form Cell, and then of course the 2 banner units. I'm going to be very concise here. The Goku and Gohan unit is disgusting. I love them. Gohan specifically could potentially be, or literally is, the best TUR in the game. Cell is a little bit wonky, again, especially his first form and his second form state. Those 2 forms in particular, again, I'm not the biggest fans of. Again, second form Cells is not as bad as first form Cell, but first form Cell, being completely honest, really is not it. He doesn't strike me as a really, I would say, like, good character by 2022 standards, but he's not bad. So I would kind of put him in, like, if we were to do a tier of high, medium, and low, I would put him in the high tier, but I'd put him more towards the bottom part of the spectrum. So, like, low-high tier. Again, Perfect Form Cell, on the other hand, is a freaking beast. I'll tell you that. When you get that guy to transform, look out, because Perfect Form Cell is an absolute animal. So I'll just leave it at that. Alright, so again, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.